Celcom recorded a second quarter 2009 revenue growth of 4.6% to 1.54 billion ringgit quarter-on-quarter, making it the highest growth in 2 years, while its year-on-year revenue increased 11% to 3.02 billion ringgit from 2.72 billion ringgit a year earlier. Its CEO, Datuk Shazali Ramli, says the growth momentum would continue into the second half of this year.
Traditionally, we have the worst quarter is quarter one, the recovery quarter is quarter two. We have a bit of a lift in quarter three and the harvest in quarter four. That's typically what is the cycle for the last 18 sort of years. And this is shared across by all. We're quite shocked by quarter two actually. I mean, pleasantly shocked.
Pleasantly surprised.
Pleasantly surprised, actually, because the number is too good to be true. We have never reached 4.6% in the second quarter. 4% growth is normally in the fourth quarter.
Speaking to reporters after a media briefing of Celcom's second quarter result, Shazali says the company would focus on its mobile broadband business, which contributed 5% to revenue in the second quarter. The mobile broadband segment recorded a 34% quarter-on-quarter revenue growth with 140,000 net additions, with subscribers now totaling 420,000. The company is on target to reach its 500,000 subscribers for the year.
500,000 was our set target for the year. We are already 420,000, which means that we will be achieving that number like this month or the month after next. So we have enough room for the remaining quarter to acquire additional numbers to support So we are way ahead of I can safely say we are way ahead of our target in terms of broadband customers.
Higher subscriber base usually leads to a drop in service, but Celcom is confident it can manage the higher numbers with good service, as the company has already set aside 75% of its total capital expenditure or capex of 700 to 800 million ringgit to upgrade its 3G network services. Celcom, a subsidiary of Axiata, also reported higher market share with an increase to 34% or 522,000 of total subscribers. Strong growth performance was recorded in the postpaid segment with 201,000 additional subscribers, while the prepaid segment recorded net additions of 321,000 subscribers. Shazali says the postpaid segment revenue grew 10% quarter-on-quarter and 28% year-on-year, while the prepaid segment grew 7% quarter-on-quarter. On another matter, Shazali says Celcom's 3-year turnaround plan initiated back in 2006 has been completed as of July 31, 2009, ahead of schedule. He defines the plan successful because the turnaround has been sustainable.
The transformation starts the whole company. I think it's more of a from center and out, and it starts on those three platforms. I think the first kickstart will be this month, where we take all our employees out to share the vision moving forward. 3 tahun up to 2012 and 5 tahun up to 2014. What exactly do we have to do to get there? So, arti kata our process will change. This is process re-engineering, transformation of processes. So the outlook outside may not be clear because you don't see a transformation from dia bukan macam transformer tiba-tiba jadi truck. It transform process. To make like people will notice it only if you take 1 day to register. Very soon it will take 3 seconds, for example. Activation of line takes 7 minutes, now maybe 30 seconds. That sort of real process transformation that we are aiming for. And that's already been lined up. There are 292 initiatives identified, and that needs to be completed before 2012.
He says the company will be embarking on the next phase of its transformation plan, focusing on customers' touchpoint and human capital, which will be done in tandem with the accelerated broadband push and continued cost management. The budget for this phase is within the budgeted capex.